Hey guys, we're down at the house and I thought I'd do a little video over the weekend. And I think I'll start with the cabinet that Scott created out of all the old wood that where this oven enclosure used to be. You can see the old outline. And he reworked it and built this cabinet here. And when he was down the last time without me, he finished the doors for the top up there. So he can show you how they open. You have to open the right door and then the left because he's got like a little lip on there. And so now Becky just needs to paint the inside of the doors with the green like I did the bottom. So those are good to go. And then Scott also built himself I'll let him tell you, it's a saw guide.
It's a saw guide. And, you know, for years I've used a cutting guide, a straight edge that I could clamp to a piece of plywood, but then I'd have to measure over this distance, which is the shoe of the saw, from the edge of the shoe of the saw over to where the blade is. And sometimes you mess up that addition or you don't get it placed just right. It's just a whole lot of fiddling and fussing around. So I cut this originally oversized, put a 3-inch cleat on here, and then ran the saw down here with the wide part of the shoe on here. And so this edge represents the edge of the blade. Then I ran the narrow side of the saw base on this side, and that represents where the saw is, the edge of the saw on the other side. So now you just mark the board, the plywood, where you want to cut and line this edge up to it on each end, clamp it down with a clamp and run the saw out here. Now it'll only work with this particular saw, which is a Hitachi saw, because other saws have different distances on the base. So I made a second one for the saw that I have up in the Greenville at the little cottage, which is a old Craftsman saw from the 70s. It's actually my favorite saw as far as a circular saw. And so, you know, all this, I varnished it, sanded it. All I need to do is put a coat of wax on here, and that's ready to use. That'll be a real time saver. Now, I've messed around for years with that stupid straight edge and trying to measure and juggling stuff around. It's just a pain. This is a whole lot easier. Now, you can buy a track saw where there's a device like this made out of aluminum that has a groove in it that the saw rides in, but that's $500. This was a $34 sheet of plywood, and I got 2 of them out of it and a bunch of leftover material I can use on other projects.
So each one was less than 20 bucks.
Yeah, each one was about 15 bucks. Real easy.
Cool. Everything's looking good. He's got to finish his little table to cut molding with.
Yes, and I hope to hit that real hard tomorrow.
We got down here about noon and we were just ragged out, so we went and took a nap. And now we'll probably be up half the night, but...
I must have been snoring because I woke up and you were gone.
No, I just woke up and needed to get the soup made.
Oh, soup!
Yeah,
so lovely.
we brought our leftover Cornish hen carcasses with us, and one was a whole...
Follow me.
Follow you. Ignore the messy kitchen.
Yeah, Becky made Cornish hens. I took one with me for lunch to work. And
Thursday.
I ate half of it. Brought the other half back home, and she had a whole one that she never did eat that was fully cooked. So we cooked it down in the pot, had some broth, and made chicken noodle soup.
And it was very yummy. And that's probably Mother. All right, bye. Okay, I wanted to prove the kitchen does look tidy when it's clean. So I cleaned it up, got the dishes over. Let's walk out and see what Scott's been up to. I'll take you through the junk room. See, my house is packed. Part of it is, anyway. I'll go out here. Scott's been working on his trim work table. That's the legs for it over there. We'll go in here. And so Scott's been making pieces. That's the top, and the legs slide down in the slots. You can see the little slots.
Yeah, slots.
There. So Scott's got these here. Let him tell you.
These are the two fixed fences that go on either side of the miter saw. And this is the fold away fence that when it's folded into place in use, it'll be one of these on each side. And then when it's not in use, it folds away and latches out of the way so you can transport it. The other one is in the vise because I had trouble getting it to square up right. And so it is squared up now. I have forced it into square. Hopefully it'll dry. The glue will dry as well.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. All the glue's gonna work. Now Scott's got a query for y'all.
Yeah, some of you might remember me talking about this saw and how I restored it. This is a small saw, typically runs a 9-inch blade. I've upgraded the motor and have a 10-inch blade on it. But I have another one of these that was made in 1948. It's a model GR DeWalt. It swings a 14-inch blade. It's a big saw. This is a 14-inch blade.
It's 5 times as big as your head.
Yeah, compared to
That little
this
blade.
little guy. There's a 10-inch, and there's 14.
Yeah.
So that is up at the cottage. Actually, I disassembled it years ago, stripped it down, and repainted most of it. It mostly just needs to be put back together. And I have to build a phase converter for it because it's a 3-phase machine. But I'd like to know if there are any graphic artists out there that know how to restore these tags. And there's another one. And a little brass one with a red coating on it. It's about do not operate without safety stop in place.
So if you guys are a graphic artist or someone that knows how to restore metal signs, leave us a comment or contact Scott.
Yeah.
And we'll work something out.
So I don't know how to do this. It's not my area of expertise.
So we've made plans for the next trip down. I'm going to come down on the Thursday before the weekend so I can do all the, if there's an area we're going to work in, I can go ahead and pack our belongings up into boxes or at least move them out of the way and do the usual cleanup of having a bachelor living in your house. He does okay, but to do a deep clean, he doesn't. He washes dishes, so there's usually not a whole bunch of dishes, but he doesn't bother with other things like wiping counters down and that kind of stuff. So
Sweeping the floor,
you know.
I think the same little bits of popcorn were still on the floor from when I was down here 2 weeks ago.
Oh, geez. So that's what I'm going to do that. I can probably knock all of the cleanup and everything out of the way in a day. So Friday, I'll spend the day doing some prep work. I'm going to do kills on the ceiling in the hallway and paint the trim white on the
Kills on the ceiling,
Kills
white on the
trim on the doorways. And then that will be drying overnight. So then the next day, if it's all good and dry, I'll paint the ceiling white on Saturday and go ahead and paint the walls because Scott picked the paint up. And so I've got a paint picked out for it that looks pretty interesting. And it'll be, I think it's a nice in-between white and the smoke tan in the den. So I think it'll look good. All right, guys, we're going to hit the road and we'll check back in when we get up to the house and let you know what's going on up at that end, and then we'll wrap it up for the weekend. See you later, alligators.
Bye.
Okay, we're back up at the cottage, safe and sound. It's about 7:30 and it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's under freezing and we are ready to stay in. Just bumped the heat up and got the space heaters going just to take the chill off the house. And we're waiting on the 3 kitties to show up. The 2 spare kittens are on the back porch, but their mother cat isn't with them, just them. So we'll see who shows up first. See you after a while. Got some new shoes. Scott and I have gotten back to walking, and his shoes were shot and mine were just about there, so I ordered his and her shoes, and I got brown ones because of the red clay around here. You might as well go brown.
They're not quite wore out yet.
Yes, they are. You said the bladder was all shot. And then in the mail, I also got an artist trading card in the mail from Marydell Abrams. And I've been decorating the folder up with the items on her envelope. See? So, I'm just going to add those to my January little page I've been working on. And Scott wants his hair cut, so I'm going to run the clippers over him. Here, I'll show you my page so far that I made up. And I think I'm going to just add these in a row down the front. Like this. So I'll put the other one in there. I might have to think of some way to hold them closed. Maybe I don't know how I'm going to do it. Because I can't put a clip on it because the back will be glued down. But anyway, let me go out a little bit. I was trying to figure out why can't I get everything in. So this, we'll move that over there with those. This flips out, and this is what I've added. I found this when I was cleaning up, and I'm going to do some doodling on the black part of it. It just says, enjoy the little things. And then I copied Gina, and I copied off from Facebook the little saying they came up with on there. And they did this little sketch of your face, and I too thought it was cool. This is my fortune from Chinese food the other day, and that's an Inchi I found when I was cleaning up too, and I'm going to do some doodling around that one too. And it says, all you need is love. So that's what I've got done on that part. Oh, I did put some stuff on my tag too. Oops. It's trying to get away from me. So I've got books to read this year listed at the top there. And here is our Quilters Family Home, which is my Facebook group for the quilters that I've been friends with since AOL days, I think. Then I think we went AOL, then we went to MSN, I think it was. I don't know. I don't remember. But we've been following each other and regrouping at each little stop along the way. These are the groups I belong to. And then I decided to do a little note on art abandonment and one on the, this is Vicki Ross's group. That's how you, that one. And then Painty Paper Swap is coming up, and I gotta have 20 sheets done up. So, and then I've got a bubble left here I haven't added anything to. And then on the back is the 31 reasons to celebrate in January. So let's see, today is the 14th, and it says organize your home day. And then tomorrow is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So he wants what short little bit of hair he's got there, he wants that cut off so he can lotion his head up.
That's right.
So we'll be back. See, we're taking bets on who's going to show up first, Howie, Callie, or Tippy. We both said Howie.
Yep, we both said Howie.
Just thought we'd show you. Everybody made it home. There's Tippy. And over here in this chair is our goofy Howie. And Callie, where are you? She's here somewhere. Did she go back to bed? No. So there she is. Come here, Callie. Show everybody your home. Hey, baby girl. Oh, her brother's face must be dirty. She's like, come here. Let me clean you up. Apparently Tippy went somewhere different than she did overnight. There's the pretty princess. So everybody came back home to us. I got laundry that I took down to the house to do to put away. I guess I'm going to leave you here at that note. We'll zoom in on our smiley boy here. Say good night, Howie. Good night, y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye.